Some asking me like how I get my hips higher, right, on the arm thing. So you gotta, it's like what you gotta use to get the hips higher is they step on her hips, right? So when I step here, like I will use that step to raise my hips all the way to her armpit. Then now like I'm gonna pivot on this foot. Does that make sense? So see like how my hips are the mat, so I don't hip skate, I back skate. Does that make sense? So that's kind of like a misunderstanding, like a mis-explaining. Like sometimes like, oh, go to the arm bar. What do I have to do? Hip skate. Then you do this, right? But if you do this, actually, you helping your opponent to counter the position, right? Like you don't hip skate, you actually back skate. Your hips will move because your back is moving. Does that make sense? Yes? So look again, pocket grip. Here. Another thing. Some guys asking me, some of you guys asking me is like, oh, would I grab here and go collar to break the posture? Look, this is not wrong. I already doing with this grip, right? Like I'm doing, and actually I'm doing even better. Instead like grabbing her collar, my opponent collar, try to break the posture with this strength. I'm using leverage. I'm using my legs. Does that make sense? Just my legs. So actually my grips are just to keep her arm where I want, right? So I grab here, boom, I pull it, but I don't pull it like, okay, I'm gonna do all pulling here in the arm. I bring here, boom. Now when she comes back, she thinks she's bringing the arm back, but actually the arm is the same exact place. Because when I brought her in with my legs, I actually position her hand right where I want to. Does that make sense? Right? So I'm here, boom. Comes back and I'm there. I step, raise my hips, move my back, pass. Now look, see how my feet relax here? Like I crunch here and bring towards me. The other question was, do you hip thrust? Depends. Like Leah has a normal arm just like everybody else, myself. So like if the arms like it's just regular articulation, like when you do that, it's gonna get right away. But then you got those elastic people that the arm torn to the other side, then yeah, you're gonna have to do like a little hip thrust. Does that make sense? Right? You guys have any other question? Nope? Good? Let's go. 1, 2, 3.